and we have a surprise for you guys today. Maybe not so surprised, but it's a surprise for some of you. We have decided that this campaign has come to a close as we are off to bigger and brighter pastures. It was a good idea, but not every good idea is a winner, right? So you win some and you lose some, but you live to fight another day. So we're here today to just simply discuss what happened overall. I have a little thing for that, and just each of us will discuss our favorite moments of the campaign and of each other, and we will rejoice. We will rejoice in the celebration of a fun and memorable, for the most part, campaign, and then we will announce something new at the end. Be ready. So, this is how this is going to work. So, we all know that everybody had fled Nuria to go to the portal or the Perzor portal that was northeast of the city. That was where we were at last. You guys were running away. Right? That's where we were at. Okay. So I want somebody to roll me some physical dice here and roll and call. No, tell me what number you roll.
What die do you want rolled? I got dice
20.
right here on my desk. 20?
Yeah. 20.
16.
Okay. With the 16, let me see what that is, because I did make a little table. Okay, so Emerith was not very happy with you all, and in general, and not only did she destroy half of Nuria town, when she moved north through the river of Nuria, she also destroyed the other side of Nuria, and all of you all met your untimely fate to death plasma lasers by Everett's horn before you got to Perzor. So as you guys were fleeing, the fucking, I don't want to make the sound because I found I was hurting people's ears, but
not even Najee survives. The child is gone too.
Najee is, if he can survive a fucking plasma death laser from like a great worm plus, then he's a fucking, he'd be hanging out with fucking,
child killer.
Goes
like
right
Skyrim.
along with the rest of that campaign.
It's like Skyrim with the fucking like kids never die. Just like, why am I still? It's like, wait, it's like, keeps shooting. It's like, why are the kids dying?
Can't even target him.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro. But yes, so all of the party passed away, fleeing in terror from Imarith, the Desert Doom. She was a very deadly and dangerous foe. I think some of us learned valuable lessons.
I hope some of us learned.
And out of character.
I hope.
Ayala went out rubbing the lamp, trying to
He was
escape.
like, all right, guys. And he was like, and as you would kind of come back, you're like, all right, I want to make a wish. Just that laser. Just
So wait, I was a wispy cloud from those boots. So how did I die?
Oh yeah. So
I got sucked into her nostril, right, as she flew up.
So
She vacuumed
I was
you
gonna.
up.
Okay, so this is what you guys aren't aware about Emrys. Drake worm level threats, or Drake worm level dragons are dragons are the incarnation of their element anyway, especially chromatic dragons. With great worm dragons, magical force is so great that their abilities can bypass resistances and immunities. So
please tell me it turned me back into a person at 300 feet and I just felt the earth. Fell to the ground.
It vaporized you as a cloud. It went through your spell effect and you just turned into actual fucking dust. So it's just done. Aerith, I assume you tried to do some monk shit. But it's kind of hard to dodge a 40-foot wide fucking laser beam that's moving at the speed of light. Or
she went out again. she went out again saying, "Fuck the sun."
Don't praise the sun.
Something? What was that?
What is that?
That was the sound of me getting blasted, apparently.
Yes, jeez.
All right, yeah, we are live, guys. We are live.
Or
So
abducted. We don't know.
One of the still something happened.
somebody gets abducted. You know who to call. Not me. I ain't fucking with aliens. Yes. So, all of you guys mentioned on timely demises, right? It's happened. And guys, anybody that's watching as well, we're real people, guys. This is a very real thing that happens in D&D. Sometimes you try shit and it doesn't work out, right? Especially when you're trying some like new shit, right? It's easy to like, if you're just doing same old campaign styles. It's of course they're gonna hit most of the time, but when you really try to push the envelope, you might not succeed. But you never know unless you try. So I tell anybody watching, always don't be afraid to try something new. And if it doesn't work out, you always have the default like you're at the time.
To be honest, most campaigns don't even last that long. I've been a part of several groups that fell apart after 4 or 5 sessions. I've run some that were like that, where it started as a one shot, and they're like, "Hey, can we just start at level 10 from this one shot and do a campaign?" Like, sure, let's give it a try. And just there's no story. They've already at level 10 you've accomplished everything, so it's
There's no like you're just.
It's like global. Yeah, I have to figure out why global threats are coming at this point.
Right. And you can't fight goblins and be like, oh yeah, we're like super dangerous goblins. Like, bro, we're fucking heroes of the realm.
Yeah.
Like of the realm, bro. Like that's like like when fucking like the guys that in your village that get their ass kicked, they call you guys. Right? It's like, all right, we can't fuck up this guy here. We need the bigger guys. We need those guys. We need the big guns. But yeah, so and that's true. And we're showing you the full picture of like there is no like, like smoke and mirror kind of thing. It's more of just we tried something, it was fun, but it wasn't what I think in practice we're all going for. Maybe it just got cursed. Maybe a lot of things have happened.
Well, after the event, the 144 wishes, it just kind of went off the rails a little bit. Stuff like that happens. You know what?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that
Catlin
like specifically broke the campaign. So I'm up.
Yeah.
A little echoey.
How do I turn that down?
Let's see here.
I'm just using my normal voice.
No, it's not. It's like soon after that sound happened. I think soon after that sound happened, like I think your voice changed. Not sure.
Okay. So
Whatever happened.
Let me rejoin.
All right.
Let me rejoin.
All right. So while he's away,
the nation's gonna kill him when he comes back.
How dare you?
So much work to get him just like that. So, but this is the last episode of this campaign, so why not end it off with a double bang?
And this is what happens when you live stream sometimes. It just decides to go wonky on you.
We're live, guys. It's one of those things like and we can't just hey.
Test 1 2.
Nope.
It's still gonna burn.
Loud, very loud.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like you have massive reverb in your microphone.
Like
Well,
whatever that
before-
noise was happened to you. Like whatever that was.
I didn't hear anything. All right. Give me.
He didn't hear. That's exactly how we know it was him, because he didn't hear a thing.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. So it was just a loud reverb?
You
it sounds
sound like
better.
you're sitting in an empty pool, is what you sound like.
Hey, keep talking, John. You looking?
Can you hear me? That's
I can hear you. I mean,
We can hear
It's
you.
it's just warbling.
It's literally like echoing.
Echo reverby kind of.
Yeah. I mean, it literally sounds like you're sitting in like an empty metal room and just the sounds bouncing everywhere.
Right. I'm gonna try one other thing in the free rush.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So while he's doing that, I just want to tell everybody here, everybody watching, that we do have something else planned in the future. But when you try to be ambitious and try something new, guys, it doesn't work out. So sometimes it does work, but you just gotta be prepared for that. So anyway, this session is mainly going to be us talking about our favorite moments from last campaign, the good times, some of the bad, and leave this campaign off on a note. on a note. on a note.
Something. It's something.
On a something. Right. So
this campaign deserves a bless its heart.
It deserves something. It's this campaign. But that's the thing about it is experience, guys. And I love the experience that we had together, blood, sweat, and tears and this shit. So we move forward. So I'll start out with one of my favorite moments of the campaign, and I'll go down Aaron on. One of my favorite moments of the campaign was okay, let's see here. I got two, I think. One, when Duton switched up his voice and went to basically like Stefan from like Family Matters instead of like Steve Urkel. He was like, hey, yeah, you know, I do what I can, you know, I'm successful, you know, I'm rich, wealthy, you know, I make a little money on the side. So, like, Duton with that whole like suave smell, I was like, pop off, okay, shoot your shot, bro. Like, that shit was so funny to me, bro. Like, cause I can imagine like Duton was like, all right, hold on, let me comb the beard out right quick. You know what I'm saying? Comb the beard out. You know what I'm saying? Get the wristwatch blowing up, tinker that, tink, get that nice, get it, you know, check the watch. And I thought that was the funniest shit ever, bro. She's like, oh, like you're so great. He's like, yeah, great. I want to say great. I say fantastic. But you want to say great, whatever. I love that. And another one of my favorite.
Yeah, I'm back. Hey. Is it still the same?
It'll be all right. I mean, it'll be all right. It's not that. It's not.
Hey,
it's not
John, you just got to use your bedroom voice.
I guess so.
No, it's not like. At first, it was very reverbery. Now it's not that. To me.
Yeah. Now it's just kind of
different.
Yeah.
This is different. So we'll power through. I would say on one. So since we're just doing our favorite moments, I'll start it first, and then we're going on to Eric. So one of them was Duton using the deep voice, talking to the girl and
I think
her Bassett.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, it was using my webcam microphone for some reason.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, it's 100% better.
Cool.
Okay, got it. Okay, so yes, that, and then my next favorite moment probably was when you guys were at, I forget the mayor of Memphar's name. I haven't written down, but man, and you know, at his house, you guys were partying, and it was like pretty much like this massive vignette, you know, of just this crazy party singing the Congo line, as just chilling. Some of you guys get lucky, some of you guys didn't. Some of you guys, dance partner passed out, and you were gentlemen enough to say, "Listen, it's okay, put her to bed. Listen, we're gentlemen around here." Until the new timeline. The new timeline is when shit happened. So we go there. So that
Lord Ambimala.
Yes,
in the notes.
And
his daughter Kiki.
Yes, Kiki got a little.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Oh, you're riding.
She was riding until she got a little too drunk, and she was like, passed out. Those are my two favorite moments of the session. I mean, of the campaign. I got one for each of you individually. Those are my two like favorite moments. I'm like, Brad, because that whole vignette with the house, everybody had their own moment. From Era trying to basically collect assets or
assets.
associates. Yeah, we're not building a harem, guys. We're just building a guild. We're just expanding our options.
Sure.
So, and then Bjorn was just sitting there like he had a lovely little minotaur shape. He was like, I got duty. I can't leave my friend like this. And I'm like, and then
Oh, that was Horn, dude.
Yeah, Horn. Sorry,
that was Horn.
Horn. Yeah, Horn. I'm just telling you Bjorn now.
Yeah,
Horn had a minotaur lady friend, and yeah, he's like, I got responsibilities. I can't be out like this. So that was kind of like a misconnection there that could have been something because she where she was at. So that was the whole thing. Duton with the shark fin trying to talk to that girl with the red cap. It's like, does that come off? And Kayala was you were trying to make some money, weren't you? If I remember correctly.
She's drinking.
Yes, you were drinking. Yeah, you almost. Yeah, you were drinking a lot.
Yeah.
She's in the Congo line with me
Yes, I remember. That
when
was
we
like.
stole Omen's girl.
Yeah.
Yes, that's. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
Mr.
was
Steal
before-
Your Girl.
Before
Yeah.
anyone got lucky.
It was a team effort.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Kayla was like, man, you don't need man, right? Listen, girl power on. I got you. But yeah, so 2 favorite moments right there for me, and then I guess I'll ask you, Eric, what was your favorite part of the campaign? Your favorite moment of this campaign?
This was actually earlier in the campaign. I actually liked the whole Kayala versus, I think her name was Valerian, the seduction. I liked their whole interaction that just ends with, well, you can go fuck a duck. And I feel like it sets the tone for like this was just us the entire campaign.
Yes.
I mean, we weren't doing that to a duck, but I mean, like that that attitude was just us the entire time.
Figuratively, go fuck a duck.
I think Kiala she pulls some of that shit from her spirit animal. She's like, oh, you know what? You go fuck yourself.
And that's what we did all campaign. It was just we refused to succumb to anybody. We don't even listen to Omen.
It's like no rule.
He's like, don't rub the lip, and we're like,
what?
We completed 1, maybe 2 fucking quests. Maybe. That might have been
one-ish.
Yeah.
One-ish. And it
was
was
like defining.
We were falling with style the whole time.
It was fun. It was fun. It was one of those things where it was like, it was like so many little things. It was this fun. It was like quest here, like, nah. Well, no, y'all completed 2. Y'all the catwalk getting to Per Basset, y'all did that. That was 1. You guys, the Memphar finding the Subek, that was 2.
We got what's his face out of the city. We got
that was like an add-on.
Or the armor.
So we never finished the quest that we started with, which was to avenge our master.
Oh, yeah.
I never even made it close enough to even see the person that killed the kid, the master.
That ended when Horn died.
Oops.
Well, know when to hold them, when to walk away.
No, it's gonna be stuck in my head all night now.
Hey, thank you later. So we'll go over to Bjorn/Horn. Tell us your favorite part of the campaign, sir.
For me, one of my favorite parts was that 20 the deception roll for Duton to eat the mushroom to make him trip out of his gourd.
Yep.
That one was fun. There was supposed to be more to that. Then Horn decided to, walk into a group of ghouls and get scragged. But that was probably one of my favorite moments. And then the other one for me was Bjorn doing the altar self and all that stuff, and then they're like, nah, we're gonna let 144 people rub the lamp. Like that, just that section was just pure the whole campaign of what we were all about. It was
Just
great.
massive chaos. It's like, okay, guys, we have a quest we can do that's pretty straightforward. We get there, do our thing. It's like, oh, nah, fuck it, chaos. Dude, I should name the campaign fucking Chaos Lords. That's what that's what it should call it.
Lords of Chaos.
Lords of Chaos, yeah.
Lords of Chaos is like, guys,
More metal.
all right. Like, listen, all right, guys. I'm gonna name a quest, and what can we do to get as far as humanly possible from our objective? That's the story. It's like, all right, guys. All right, so we need to get to Albuquerque. All right, so we start in an hour. All right, so that's what we do. Right.
I'm hearing a challenge. Good thing we have a new campaign.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this what means DM is it is a masochistic sport or hobby, guys. It's what it is.
But I also do think one of my other favorite, the RP that we had just through the entire campaign was off the cuff and fun, and I mean just 100%. Like,
and this is one of our, and this is probably the most like campaign heavy campaign that we've had, or like little thing we've had. And even there were several sessions without any combat that were totally enjoyable, and that's kind of hard to do at the so it wasn't a failure. That's why I say it's not a failure. It's just that we just got done with that. So we'll go over to Tizzle. Tell us your favorite part of last campaign.
Well, I would say for all of us, just looking overall campaign outside of campaign, just how we were able to progress from day one to where we are right now. It was like, it's very, very impressive. And to see where we go from here is going to be a great thing. So one of my favorite parts, hate to sound conceited, but I was in it, and it was the whole booty do.
Yeah.
I still can't stop laughing about that.
It's like our most popular clip ever.
yeah.
Classic.
He's surprised by his own genius. He's like, wow, is this me?
That's the funniest shit I heard. Like,
Booty do.
Because I didn't know what it was, bro. I had no idea.
I knew he had the setup, and I was like, "Is he gonna take it?" Oh.
You know what the greatest part about that was though was literally was DM. You were like, "What's booty
What is
do?"
that?
And it was like you were. I was trying to figure out, were you asking this
Yes.
in person or
Bro,
in character? It was just perfect.
I was like, bro, what is booty? What is that? Like, bro, what is that, bro? Bro, what the fuck is that?
And like John's face after the punchline landed.
Oh, I
priceless.
just fell down.
Yeah.
I was crying.
John he was feeling good on that shit. He was like, bro, oh man, that's just hilarious, guys.
Yeah, I got lost at sea for a little while.
Yeah, and came back. He was like, all right, very good now. You know, but that's one of my favorite parts too. And that was just, yeah, we had so many funny moments in that campaign. Despite all the serious stuff that happened, it was fucking great, man. We'll go over to Omen or Boss. I call him Omen because that was one of his characters' name, and Omen is such a good name.
I've got three that stands out. I think the first one on a more serious tone was when we showed up to was it Purpose Set? And then we see the entire undead army. There's like a huge theme change suddenly where the mood, that was pretty, like in my mind coming there, you see, you know, the sky is blackened with them, just see moaning undead aberrations. And we're like, oh, shit got real suddenly. So that was one. Another one has to be the dance off. I'm surprised no one said it. We had like 3 or 4 nat 20s and it just took out the guild. We had like pyrotechnics and all kinds of effects. It was cool. And then the last one I think just stands out to me is just classic team. When they get stranded into the desert after all of this shit happens, their first thing is like, hey, Aerith, let me get you in the air. They put her 300 feet in the air where she's blind as shit. She's like, yep, can't see anything. I'm like, oh my god.
I was like, all right, guys, I'm perceptive.
I'm like, they're dead. They're dead now.
hey, you send somebody who was, I think at that point, a day and a half old or 2 days old, and
It was just
great.
There
funny
you go.
that no one else was like, I
Well,
think he's blind.
I think Val gave her a chance too. It's like rolling. It was like a 4 or something.
Yeah, it was-
It's like, nope, you don't see a
it's
fucking thing.
like, oh, the sand is so intense. But
But
I mean, it was funny.
Those stood out.
Yeah, and to address too the whole city thing is like before Purbat set, it was like a black man was having fun, like kind of bopping shit along the way. It was a fiesta, and I'm like, okay, all right, and push the button. Doop. And I think every good campaign should definitely have tonal shifts because you can't be one tone all the time. You know, you can, but it's kind of boring to me. So I was like, okay, you know, and every city was supposed to feel different, you know. And I really want to get that across. You guys only really went to like the major cities. Y'all went to Kurma before the came. Okay, so Nuria and Purvis were the two main ones, and they distinctly felt very different. You guys were almost, definitely a couple small cities here and there, but every city I want to feel different. And Purvis was like that was like the level 3, and that was like the big kind of jump in power. So it's like, okay, now if you guys try to get if you send the fucking tank out there, okay, let's see what happens. And he gets bopped. He's like, okay, he can survive getting bopped. Come back.
Oh, and there was nothing we could do about it too. We all watched. I think he died before anyone else took a turn.
Yeah.
Or I think one person had one turn and was like,
well,
sorry.
it was the surprise attack, which is what
Yeah.
got it, because they all went.
Well,
and
and
then
they
they
had
all basically-
multi-attack, which
And they rolled.
And they
pretty too.
rolled fucking god tier for their
18,
initiative.
17,
So I
18,
it was like
18.
a whole. It was 2 full turns.
Mhm. They rolled
it
fantastic.
was meant you were meant to die on that day. There's,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
It was one of those things where I was rolling like to see if they attack you, and I'm like, yeah, let's see. Because obviously, I think I put it like this: if the creature wouldn't attack a down player, that makes sense. But they're undead ghouls, starving ghouls. It's like, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Why chase the 100-pound elf when it's a fucking 300, 400-pound fucking bear that's unconscious right here? It doesn't make any sense. So that was cool there. Not cool, but it was definitely a moment there.
that was cool. Man.
that was a really,
Got savage.
As a
but-
DM, I gotta kill
That
a
was
player.
my
That was
favorite
cool.
time killing.
that
a
was
player.
not how okay.
I just know I was good with it. I was totally with given that situation. It made 100% sense. There was no reason to be upset with that at all.
Yes, and any players watching we definitely talked about it afterwards, and we had a moment. So any players that get butthurt when their character dies, like unusually butthurt, definitely seek their. That being said, KL, what was your favorite moment of last session? Last campaign. Sorry.
Bless you.
So my favorite part is the visual that I had when Kayala and Basri and Naji meet back up with everybody that's lost in the desert. We pop in, dripping in fresh new clothes. We're freshly cleaned. We've got bundles and bags of
of
goodies.
jewels and all kinds of stuff.
Food and shit.
And they're just-
water.
They're literally red and like on death's door. And we're just like,
Oh,
what?
we
what?
died red. We died red. Sorry, I just remembered
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
We died red.
Yes, that was the whole thing. You guys are
Their
red as
lips
shit.
are all chapped. They're all like
Yes, they're
emaciated,
Red as shit, man.
sunburned on top of being
It
red.
was just the best visual of the whole thing for
It's
me.
like, hey guys, what's going on? You guys are struggling? Gosh, man, we got new shit. we got a power up, guys. What are you guys doing here? I think they'll level up or something, man. You guys suck. So it was definitely a cool moment there. And I think too as well. You guys had like 10 guys. You had like 17 guys with you, and only one of them made it. Robert Lucky. I remember this.
Killed all the other people.
You know, it was
What
like,
happened to him?
Robert Lucky, as soon as you guys got to the other dimension, he's saying you guys are like, fuck this. He left. He went to go fucking start a new life in Northern Town. he probably died because half the city got fucking destroyed, but he tried.
No. The whole city basically got destroyed after
Like
that
seven-
last roll.
Like 75-80%. So he's probably dead. Hey guys, Robert Lucky made it to be lucky enough to die last.
Live to die again another day.
He didn't get far enough away from you guys. He only stayed in the city. He should have left the city. Like, are you guys gonna be here? All right, I'll take you guys to another city. But for me, the campaign was a very surreal moment because, like Newton said, from where we started to where we are now, guys, is like night and day. The first session, you can't even watch it because the shit is freaking. Yo, from where we came now to then, and our confidence level, we're experienced, we know what we're doing, kind of.
Doing.
Listen, we're getting there.
We knew how to play D&D before the stream. Let's just say
Just
that.
barely.
But the streaming piece of it,
Ooh, that was a fucking. I had to Ric Flair on that one because that streaming shit was. Let's just say that was a lot.
Whole new world.
Shout out to Duton and Beyond fucking making that shit happen because and on Scala too. That shit was a fucking making like a movie. Duton for all of the fucking stuff. We all of us have put in so much blood, sweat, and tears into this that anything else. I think any of the things that we've been through, I think honestly would have broken most teams. But we've known each other, guys. We've known each other at this point for years. At this point, right? Like 2-3 years, it feels like.
Yep.
Really?
That's yes.
Dang. Time
I joined
flies.
Wolf server
Like 2020.
fresh pandemic. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it was like
like
shit,
yeah.
I'm home all the time.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably the freshest one, and it's been almost a year and a half for me.
Mhm. It's like 2 years plus. Like it's like 2
Yeah,
to
it's
3
like
years,
good
bro.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been together as a team, as a unit for going on, 2 years now, or almost 2 years now. It's almost two and a half. There's things that we've been through, the trials we had to face and get through. I think we break a lot of people and break a lot of teams, but we pulled through, prevailed. It isn't easy. Things happen, conflict happen, guys. Those just are real. Anybody that thinks you can do something like this without any conflict is going to be smooth sailing. Let me tell you, that is not accurate at all. Not even a little bit. But it made us wiser, smarter, better, and I wouldn't want to do this for anybody else. We're a team, and it's one of those things. Definitely find some people that you can rock with. I think D&D is definitely a game, a team game. So the DMs out there, if you're getting players that like when you roll up monsters and stuff like that, they're like, oh fuck you, DM. I gotta stop on your fucking monster. Show them something called the other side of the door, dog. Bye-bye. Get the guy out of here. And
Let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Yeah, man. But if you're a player as well too, if you're playing a game, something like that, where it's very compatible to you and your needs, find the table that is. They do exist, but understand that like a wise man once says, there are no solutions, there's only trade-offs. You can't have everything. And like the Rolling Stone says, you can't always get.
Wait, what did they say?
Yeah, I want to say that. That's what they be saying.
But you do sometimes.
They said, yeah,
So-
they said that. That's what they said. Right?
That's,
I always
that's the song.
thought it was I can't get no. That is
No.
faction.
Did I fuck with the melody? Did I fuck with the melody?
No.
I feel like I'm fucking up the melody or mixing up two songs. Hold
You
on.
are.
You're mixing two songs, bro.
No.
No. I can't get no
It's the ultimate remix.
satisfaction.
I'm fucking. I'm adding like a fucking hip hop fucking like.
Yeah,
drum
Kanye
deal.
comes in with a couple bars. You're like, what?
It's like, hold on now. Wait, no,
Don't ever,
okay, all right.
don't ever chicken at me again. The declaration of war, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yo, Devin was about to spit. No, I'm sorry. Bars of 2022. I thought, like, cause he did the motion and everything. Guys. Like, yo, he was ready. I was like,
Going for it.
I
At
was
least
like,
he committed.
yo, he
My
committed.
God.
I was like, that's like, okay. Cause like, I'm like, yo, you know, Jake definitely that one's pretty. Like, all right, guys, get in the
Start
circle.
beatboxing.
Hit the beat.
This goes. It's like, what has
Should've
this
seen
stream
him
become?
before the session.
And it was
Now, I'm
like,
glad we got this on video. I've never seen Omen this tilted.
I was just playing. That was
you know, but man, like I said, any of us watching, man, like, you know, we generally speaking like hanging out with each other. We like being here, not just because D&D, just because we enjoy the company. And that's tough to find. You know, sometimes D&D, sometimes your hobby, you just find people that just enjoy the hobby. But I generally think we all enjoy being here with each other. And let me get on screen because.
Continental drift.
Yes, I move a lot. Okay, anybody watching, you know I move a lot. It's 15 episodes. I move a lot. No space can hold me.
I'm free.
And we're back. So
Duton, we need to make the DM half of the screen next time and
the
put
top
a
half,
bar.
the entire top bar, it's just me, just sliding. Zero.
You can have a head mount.
Right. Literally, like.
Yeah, just the
literally,
GoPro stuff.
Yeah.
with it.
Be grocery shopping. You need to roll for perception.
It's like, hold on now, like, where is he? See it? Well, like, hold on, wait, is he in the freaking
But
closet?
he would
What's going on?
forget to
Is
take
he
it off on
clothes?
break, and we would
He's
be
like
going
chopping
back to break.
vegetables. Or
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, all right, guys. All right, guys. I'm just working, building shit. I'm like, yeah, guys.
Wait till they see this fucking dragon I got for him.
Yeah. And like, you ain't never seen shit, dude. Just like, fuck you guys up. Man, it was such a good session. And for me at least, just to kind of wrap this up because it's going to be short, sweet. It's a little sign off here. I love everybody watching. I just want to tell everybody that we do have campaign 2 in the mix. The name is pending until that happens. But campaign 2 is in the mix. That'll be next week, same time, same place. Don't forget it. New people, and it's gonna be crazy.
Campaign. Who this?
Yes, new
Turn it up a
campaign.
notch.
Who this? It might involve a spider or two. So, look forward to that. I love you. Godspeed. Take care of yourself. And to any players out there, just know, don't be a dick. And we're out.
Bye.
we need like a graphic. Don't be a dick.